Hello, my lovely people. I am Ghostly Cozy, and this is Coffee Talk Day. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay. Hi! He really never changed. I know, but it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Ghost. I like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. Alright? You know what to do. Okay. So it's ginger and tea. Yeah. You said tea, right? I think so. You want ginger. I already forgot what the greens are, for fuck's sakes. I already forgot what the ingredients are. Okay, Baileys. Myself summary. Freelance, designer, museum and art gallery frequenter, art school graduate, will draw and design for food and shelter. I think it is like green tea. Ginger milk? I think so. It's not coffee, because he mentioned that it wasn't coffee. I don't know. Shit. This is what happens when I don't fucking take notes. Can I change the music? Oh, I can change the music? How did I not know this? By the way. No, this already looks shitty as hell. Okay, coffee. Yeah. No, what if chocolate? I'm gonna give it a try. We're just gonna go for it. You know, we got 5 resets. I'm trying everything right now. God, why do they all look so shitty? Is it the goddamn ginger latte? Because it could be the ginger latte, but he mentioned it's probably not coffee. So, what if I do green tea, milk, and then ginger? Because I did green tea, ginger, milk. I'm going with looks, by the way, like 100%. I don't know, I'm doing weird shit with this one. This doesn't taste anything like what I asked for. Like, yeah, I'm going with looks. Is it would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. Couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like it you go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh. Did you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Those 2 bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? What trash side. You told him I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves would have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. Jesus. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. It wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, that's why I helped him. Might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before? Hey, what took you to breakfast? Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves. War veterans. Oof, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... Hi. I preferred if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. That's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say, oh, this guy is my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Ghost, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make me a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? A tea-based drink. I'm trying stuff here, guys. I don't think I have anything with green tea. Yeah, lemon and honey, I don't have it. You know what? We're experimenting. It's the last one. I need to do this. Please look good. Alright, it's the cough syrup. I forgot about that one. Oh, where are you? Oh, it's here. Doesn't taste like I want it. Please let me fix it. No, you don't have to. Seems like you were more interested in your story than our drink. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. It's missing Freya. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Oh, look who's here. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya? By the way, you were just talking about you. Really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That wouldn't work on me. I'm not interested in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Aren't they at work? Oh, how could you tell? Call it werewolf sentence. Right. I showed Ghost my draft. I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on the road. Will do, sir. Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. Mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kinda like biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it for a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You... He needs to be a bit less loyal though. Hi. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! Ask for a promotion, man! They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it! Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Ghost. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. God, I'm so curious about the remedy. Is it the coffee latte? You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be a best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how'd you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yep. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how can I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, it's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Freya, come on. Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why God doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. He only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, it's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. But after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. Not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been working... Oh, it's you again! Good evening, everyone. It's like, who the fuck is this? Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil. Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what I've learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of association with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hi. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yes. Ooh, are you not from around here? Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles? Or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds very away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? Do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Aramid Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing with that, babes? I know nothing about this man. I know nothing about this motherfucker. What am I supposed to be doing for him? I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. It's the good thing about these type of characters that are like, you know what, just brew me anything, I'm okay with it. She's like, the fuck? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Oh boy, you are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. They are the venom. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it. We cannot say it is going well. Oh my god. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if he got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories. But I only sleep with someone I'm serious about. Our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. He's just like, let me check the database to know if you are demisexual. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraints and taking care of the planet. At least that's what we gather from your information network. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. Well, we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? They really didn't even go and like, how can we become your boyfriend? Like, how do I put a ring on that finger? They straight up skipped everything just to be like, I want to be your husband. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Like, dude, that's not how it works. Now, the path to starting today varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow, the breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone's good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a completely different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms. But how do you kind of have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can use at all. Huh, that's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Yeah, you don't just test on an object. Oh, I did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. They are something else. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer work? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago, and Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Miss Gala joined the discussion. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon. It's only for the week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyways, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract 2 people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyways, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. So, what the, black magic? So that looks like mint, coffee, and ginger? Sweet, cold, and magically wakes you up? Okay, Evening Whispers. Protesters arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Them. Okay, welcome. What the fuck? Good evening, sir. Hello? I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien of nature? I don't think so. But what would I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% certain. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. I won't do shit, 'cause I ain't no snitch. I keep my mouth shut. I see nothing. I heard nothing. Fuck you. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Aqua! Myrtle! My ship! Good evening, Ghost. Yo. Welcome, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Okay, green tea with mint. Bro, what is this? What does this give me? Oh, interesting. Your drink's ready? Oh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin. Marrakesh in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. What about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the tea tarik. Oh, what the hell is a tea tarik? What the hell is that? I'm just making stuff as I go, y'all. Because I'm like, it could be coffee, it could be... Alright, this is the black magic. I just did it. I don't know. Bestie, I don't know what you want. More like, is there anything right? Because it's not what I ordered at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix it for you. No need. Dude, what the hell is it that you asked me for? I don't know what you just asked. That's the problem. How are things going in the office? As usual. Tiring. Thanks to you and your team, we made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publishing, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and your team. Huh, as if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know, that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. They'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that always bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know, that makes it worse. I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. We're already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast before they give you your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything or travel for accommodations. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And also senior journalists. I know, but I've also told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know. And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. I'm just saying, Myrtle. Myrtle, is your chance, baby. Say you'll go. That one is a problem, yeah. Meaning that many people is already scary enough. Doing it 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. Okay. You know what? So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. Oh! My ship is sailing! My ship is sailing! I'm so happy! No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free, then. You shouldn't waste your time on me, girl, yes you should, yes you should. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come to an exhibitor with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I just asked my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Espo build ready? Espo build? We're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Done. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Espo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now, let's see. Who's in his frame? Rachel! Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Ghost. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. I'm having a concert soon. Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late air. Oh, this late are backups. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. See, this is what we want. Give me actual shit that I can come up with. So it's not, yeah, it's messed up. This is not what you want, I know. It's a cup of hot chocolate, yeah, but there's too much milk, yeah. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. I'd much rather prefer a demo ending on a cliffhanger than giving me time to play it. Like, let the demo be free as long as the game exists, but just give me a piece of the game where I'm like, oh, I want to learn more about this. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. But we cannot just limit ourselves to this place. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Ghost. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? What is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Thank you. Thank you for fucking telling me how to make this shit. I hate it when you guys make something. It's like, oh, here's the name. Have fun. It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll try the Spanish Sahara. Don't I have Spanish Sahara? Spanish Sahara. Oh, right. Didn't I? Oh, I didn't take a picture of it. I didn't take a picture of that one, but it showed up. Your drink is ready, sir. My, this is amazing. Glad you like it. Dad, yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more famous. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Besides, right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance, you know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. It's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel! Yeah. Excuse me for a moment, Ghost. Yep. It's a shame, but like... He pushed her too far. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear the argument, Martha? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focused on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Ghost, we're leaving. Hope you have a good time. Thanks for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. Is he gonna come back? Because he said, give me a moment. I guess that's all for two. Is it the dad coming back? Yeah, it's the dad coming back. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure she'll alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes. Throughout our arguments with Miss Rachel, something keeps bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. No, it's fine. I left about 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me the hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unimaginable things. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even a target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for a little family. You said you're still in contact with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Ghost. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Am I done for the day? I'm done for the day. Cool. Choco Bean Miracle. What the? Sweet, nurturing, healthy chocolate. So it's just chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. I'm really enjoying how each character has its own storyline. You know, like Bailey's and Lua have the relationship. Freya is building her book. Rachel and her dad are trying to mend their relationship. Bertel and Arquan working on the game. Like each character having their own storyline is so interesting to me because you usually see it as you know, in a game where you have background characters and you have little glimpses of their stories. And here, no, each character shows you their story through their own retelling. It's really cool. The meme Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gail Neyman and Maruki to collaborate for new IP. Also, the last time I misread this name, I thought it sounded Neil Gaiman, which I'm guessing it's a reference to him, but due to copyright reasons they switched the letters, so... But yeah, ugh. Given the recent news, I don't think that would be a good idea. Freya? Sorry, we're not open yet. Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our minds to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yeah, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it's not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. Not sure about this. Normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job. If you get it at all. Let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. But if it has to be today, may I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. And he looks at me, and I look at him. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit for the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright, then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Also, I would have asked him to change outfits, cause like, wasn't there a whole agent looking for him? Welcome. Freya, holy wow! What the hell's happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Ghost, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. Excuse me. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero. for an alien invasion. Ha, it's not them. Neil is just helping out. Never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived and came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, is there anything you want from us? Please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be in my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oof. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yeah. How did you find out? Remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yeah. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Neil is like, here. I'm just working for the day, but enjoy. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do, according to our senses. It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Okay, what do we have? I could try. I mean, she's more of a coffee person. Okay, yes, it does. It does reset as the days go. Here's your drink, specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Not that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity in my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races. And we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing yourself with coffee. Oh. We're glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics about Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full time? I should be able to write about between 3 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the things you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If you count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right away. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So is this still a valid parameter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Who is it now? Oh, another guest. Myrtle! Good evening, Miss Myrtle. She's gonna be like, what the fuck is he doing here? I don't even ask. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Okay, coffee, ginger? She said a little bit of ginger, so I'm guessing it's this. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. Wait, what brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. My shit! What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when... He's... Oh shit, I already told the barista to call the cops when he was going to breed here. When he said he was going to breed here, okay. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where's Ghost? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything's fine. Okay, please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Aku was already going like, I may not have the strength, but I'll bitch slap anyone. Feeling better now? Yes, I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here's the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Ghost. It's nothing, really. But you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's businesses for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. Best him. Yeah, what? You might want to dress differently. What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be on S-Target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study at Coachella. After all, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let's stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know. Oh my god, I shit them so hard. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics? Yeah, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander, so I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but you arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I refused it anyway. But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does this mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be you are, not your. Oh, so you are correct. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? That's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them, so I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What are you doing? What are you going through? It's more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know. I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under friend NDA, okay? Alright, not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP, or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream to have for some people? That's what I thought. At first, you're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they say. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our teams works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folk were considering the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yes. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. I was like, I've decided. You're having a vacation. Yeah, that's right. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. Where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will. I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua, you look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home. I need to go home now. And prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. Up to my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Oh. Okay, see you folks later. Oh my god, I love them! Your Honor, I love them. Oh, they're so cute. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still in the house. I definitely won't say no. Oh, okay, this is the drink with the green tea and the mint. I know this one. October 2nd, 2020. Evening whispers with the people for stricter gun laws. New healthier furry incentive might be available soon. Action video game rising hell blamed for violence in school. We're doing this now, huh? Let me just check my stuff. Oh, Marta. Game programmer working on Full Metal Conflict series. Nothing more. Oh, Andrew. Music enthusiast and father. Okay, welcome. Baileys! Good evening, Mrs. Baileys. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Who's coming in? No one's coming in. Freya's not here? She said it's coming in later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. It's not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I mean, stuff, or books, life, so many things. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. It's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why's that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well, because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now? Man. Now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Okay, so ginger, cinnamon. Okay. Ginger, cinnamon. Right? Okay. Hot chocolate, ginger, cinnamon. Okay, brew. I don't necessarily know what this will give, but let's see. Bitter heart. Oh, I got this. It's chocolate. So it's chocolate. That's so interesting. I thought it was maybe coffee. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink, only for special people and special drinks. Say, Ghost, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man, I guess I should say sorry for asking that. That's alright, but that's the only answer I can give. Now you're just making me wonder what I should ask next. Please let it be. What the? Oh, sweet Jesus. Hey everyone. You don't look good. Why are you both looking at me like that? Girl, have you seen what you look like? Freya? You look like death. She looks like death. Horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to ask our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen. Because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. I need to rest. I missed my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company. Because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole lot of espresso. You sure about that? You really should get rest. Got something to help you sleep. Espresso, please. This is why you should rest, babies. Coffee isn't gonna do everything for you. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just give me the damned espresso, okay? This'll keep me from falling asleep. I don't like this. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. Got a lot of good advice. That also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting's part of the progress. It's just that, she's falling asleep, isn't she? I'm going to my usual corner. Thank you for your coffee. I might make it through the night. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No. This time the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight. This place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Please let it be Lua. Please let it be Lua. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, please. Oh shit, my headphones. My headphones fell. Yo, I want this couple to fix their issues so badly. It's not even a joke. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lowell. Hi, Baileys. How... You first. No, you first. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How are you? I'm good, yeah. Be honest, guys! Be honest! I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Ghost. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. What the fuck is gingerbread coffee? Okay. Favorite things, punk. Been listening to pumpkin spice since I was a wee lad. Escaping bloodlines and experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. Did I even have... Excuse me. I'm just itching. What the hell is gingerbread coffee? Oh, it's here. I haven't. It's coffee, ginger, and cinnamon. Thank God. Shit, I already forgot it. God, my brain. Okay, coffee, ginger, cinnamon. Brew. Yeah, my brain doesn't work sometimes. Let me just see if everything's working properly. Yep. Serve it. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up with my family. How's work? It's It's going pretty okay. You? Not taking any new jobs at the moment. Because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. Went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. What problems are those? Did you leave his family? I'll tell you this. But don't tell anyone, okay? Not even ghosts who's standing in front of us? Not even ghosts. Okay? So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea, but I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Baileys, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I put a lot of masks just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. Must be a pretty cool guy. He is. God, please fix it. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week. Oh God. Please tell me this, her mentioning Hyde and being like, he told me so much good things and I want to work on our relationship. Including that supermodel. You knew? That girl in the car told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. How does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? Not really. A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? Please, 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 please. I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family. And I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. What was it? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do anyway for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families, which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get what you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. Wrong! Blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. That is the quote. Family should not be more important than friends. Sometimes your friends are the family sometimes your friends are your family. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast amongst other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that the elves privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. Exactly! Please! Please stay together. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys, I believe in you. Yes! Yes! Oh! Kiss, 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 kiss! Yes! Ah, I'm so happy for them. Lua, Baileys, I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just I'm not prepared to meet them. They'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, they'll never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but we can think about it and anything else later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. You're still staying on Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Damn, that was forthcoming. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Wait a minute. A long weekend? Is your roommate either Aqua or Myrtle? I don't know which one of them mentioned having roommates, but I remember one of them said something about roommates, so your roommate must be Aqua or Myrtle. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Ghost. Yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See ya. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy for them! Like, I love that they managed to reconcile. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in the real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know. That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just a... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't... Oh no! Oh no! Shit! Fuck! I don't have the remedy! I don't have the remedy. Freya, get over here. This wolf? Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in a furry like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Shit. Fuck. I don't know what I could make. Coffee? I know it's ginger and something. I don't know. I'm just trying stuff as I go. Like, we know that it's ginger. I think it's cinnamon. Here's your... Shit, it didn't work, did it? What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink? 100%. Well, whoever he is. This place survived. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See ya. How close are we to the end? Because Milky Way. Oh, sweet. So it's like milk, honey, and mint, I'm guessing? Again, how close are we to the end? Because it's been a while since we started playing. And I need to go off very soon. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit, Coachella 2020, Do and Don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Welcome. Damn girl, you look like death. Good evening, Freya. Hi. When was the last time you slept? I still sleep like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours. Last night? No, I slept for 6 hours this week, girl. That's not healthy. Get some rest, really. I can rest when I'm done. That's stupid. Shut up. So what's your plan now? Now, as in right at the moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. Need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. After that, I'll continue writing. Freya. You know where the bathroom is. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird, coming from the coffee shop owner. I know, you've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. I don't have any customers now. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? What? See? There's a customer coming right now. So don't you worry about me. What the? Rachel? What's going on? What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella? Just to get into an argument with my manager? Huh? Before we continue, Ghost, a cafe latte, please. Cafe latte. Okay, coffee, milk. appreciate it. Cafe latte's ready. Thanks. How did you manage to get backstage? You told security it was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck. So I told him to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and I don't know why he hates me so much. Showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lasser told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowd. Did the concert go well at least? Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first, but there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice! So you don't need to be at the events anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you. But your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and RC managers. Where have I heard that one before? At a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager, and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no, you have. Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to this party? That might be a step too far. Welcome, huh? Oh no! What happened? What the hell? Oh no. Dad! What? Rachel, is that Mr. Henry? Yes. Dad, what happened? Ghost, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Oh no. Here. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? Okay. Let me call them. Thank you. Where are they? On my way. Hang on, Pops. It's taking forever. There they are. Finally, we're going. Oh man. Oh boy, that was really something, huh? Yeah, 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. You're right. Not every day you look at things from the bright side. Well, I'm of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kinda understand them. I hope Henry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. Oh. Okay, it's tea with milk. Okay. Okay, I need to leave. Because, unfortunately, I don't have much time left. Okay. We are stopping here. Police raid on private Coachella after party's biggest drug. Police raid on private Coachella after party's biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Despite the arrests, Coachella will go on. Okay, hold up a minute, Freya. I just need to see the updates. Okay, Rachel. Yeah. 20th of February. Hi there, I'm Rachel. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, or modeling. Working on a new album especially for you right now. Okay, nothing more. Oh, we do. What are we missing? Oh, Henry. Family and music. What I'm doing with life. Trying to be a better father while running a record store. Okay, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Everyone's safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer. With a cop is supposed to be watching this area hanging out in the coffee shop? I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. Working on himself, he means. I just love multitasking, you know. That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That oxymoron. That's why I say it requires skill. Anyway, Ghost, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Okay. The espresso coming out. I love the art. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. Also, I may be mistaken. It's always raining, I just noticed. Like, every day that passes by, it's always raining. Which, like, I feel like it is a wonderful setting when you go into a coffee shop, like, hearing the rain fall and just sitting back and listening to the noises around you. They're so cool, but I thought it was a little neat detail how we only have rain. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean, you're the last 2 days, right? Yeah, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience to use in my story. Still fighting over a story, huh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the Werewolf case? I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it. because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we've had a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, it didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Yeah, like, it's not his fault, especially with the fact they were selling non-safe sedatives. We read in the newspaper that they were talking about how the sedatives that were being sold weren't actually safe and weren't helping the werewolves. So like, arresting someone for not having control over something that is natural to them would just be pretty shitty. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not so sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella. It's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Who's coming in? Rachel! Rachel! She had the same reaction I did. Rachel! Rachel. Is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark. I think this is the way to do it. Like chocolate. I guess. Hold on. I think I know what I meant wrong. Shit, hot chocolate. So I'm guessing it's this one. It's on the coffee app, is it? I never... Hold on, okay. Is it dark chocolate? I'm pretty sure we don't... Oh, it is! I sometimes forget we have the app, because like, I've tried so many things that aren't here, that I'm like, it's probably not here, let me just go by memory. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. That's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon, but we arrived just a little too late. Oh no. What happened? He didn't get help fast enough, so some of the damage might be permanent. Oh no. He might never be able to walk properly again. Oh man. It's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him, when all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. Man, I feel so bad for her dad, like. At one point I get that she was mad that he was, like, genuinely intruding in her life so badly. And when you're a teenager, you don't necessarily rationalize the things adults tell you. Like if an adult person tells you, hey, maybe don't do this, our brains assume, oh, I need to do it because I know what's best for me. I obviously understand, you know, now I'm considered an adult. But at the same time, like, It's her dad. Obviously, he's going to worry, he's going to care, he's going to try and be there for her, even if it's a little suffocating at times. Like, he always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted way. Oh, he didn't like that, of course. Yeah, you did what you could. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. He was trying to protect her. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses who testified, and they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? These are not fans. Like, if you truly are a fan of someone, you would not talk about them in that specific way. Like, I understand being attracted to someone, you know, a public figure, a popular person, but like talking about them in a way that is perverted to the point that someone jumps you, that's just fucked up. That's no fan at all. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Yeah, because of the party. Because the party went too far last night. Yeah, we saw it on the newspaper as well, that they busted the party for drugs and I guess some sexual acts were happening. I don't remember entirely, but I know that alcohol and drugs were involved in this. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? That's just so fucking disgusting. Like, I know that not all men are like that. But man, the fact that we have a serious term for the way men talk when women aren't around is disgusting. Locker room talk is the most absurd, and not just absurd, it's like horrendous shit that we could have ever evolved into. Like, the fact that there are men out here who feel so comfortable talking in such a disgusting manner about women, and not just women, like children, when they believe that the ones around them will not, like, call them out and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? How can you feel comfortable talking around me in that manner? Because like, if any of my friends, whether they were in any gender, if they came up to me and started talking in any specific way that I perceived to be perverted, I would immediately be like, what the fuck are you talking about? First of all, who do you think you're talking to? Second of all, what the fuck is wrong with you? Did you honestly believe that I would be sitting here and just listening to you talk like that and not say shit? Dude, you must be out of your fucking mind if you think I won't call you out. Like, I'm speechless. I'd rather just keep moving because I'm gonna get angry. Well, that's what they were doing. And that was the topic of discussion. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Oh, thank God. I was so worried she actually went. Once again, I owe that for... Yeah. Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. Yeah, because that's the thing as well. We have to take in consideration. She's grieving the loss of her mother. This isn't just a random, a typical teenager who's having disputes with her dad. This is a teenager who is dealing with the imbalancement of the hormones of teenager. She's grieving her mom, and she's also a famous person. Like, this is a lot to take into consideration. Like, obviously, I understand both of their sides. Like, being a teenager is hard. Being a pop star teenager must be even harder. But, like, trying to, like, wrap them in bubbles and have them shielded from the world isn't gonna help you teenagers. Like, you want to actually get them to listen to you, you need to let them make mistakes, and also when they fuck up, don't judge them for it. Like, be there for them, support them, say, I got you back. Yes, you fucked up. This is not the end of your life. I'm still here for you, for whatever it is you need me to. She know what to do. She know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. Whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Ghost. Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then. See you. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest, and I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I could get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So thank you. Pleasure was mine. Now I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. Got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Right, the drink with tea and the mint. I kind of want to try that. Because, like, that looks really good and tasty. 2 weeks later. Oh, damn, we advanced far. We usually just go one day at a time. Evening Whispers, October 18. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester alive. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. My ship! My ship! Hello! You're finally here! Hey y'all! Hey, yo! Hi Freya! Huh, someone's feeling happy today. Of course! Did they... They approved it! We're so happy for you. Congrats! Oh, I'm so happy for her. Oh my! Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right! Oh my god, oh my god! How did they react to the draft? To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself. A story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it, I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens to the book now, I can take things a little slower. Because they gave me a year to finish it. That's awesome. With the feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately. And some old timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah, he brought us some gifts back. He didn't get any from me? I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yeah, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that if they do not say they went on a date? I'm headcaning they went on a date. We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew an historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. You both look so cute. Oh man. Thanks. They went on a date. They went on a date. Aw. Was that taken during your vacation? No. It was at Max. They had a Japanese style photo booth there. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds really cool. So I forced her to take a picture together. You were a Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. Helped out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No, not me. They did send me 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one from Coachella. That's not even that far away. What's on the postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe. Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys. We're leaving for the night. Ooh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived. And we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Ghost. See you around. They went on a date. I don't care what y'all say. They went on a date. They are dating now. They look happier than when I first met them. They do. Not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. It's late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Whoa, congrats! Yeah, that's pretty awesome. What if Lua lived with her flatmate? We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and our company's providing her with an apartment. Are they offering? Are they requesting anybody? Because like, a company that offers you an apartment? That sounds like the kind of job that I would do. Not gonna lie, just for the apartment. Whoa, she must be a really big deal in our office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. We love a man that isn't afraid of his woman making more money than him. We stand a man that doesn't have toxic masculinity. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Lua! Baileys, I'm so sorry. Didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and Ghost have been keeping me company anyway. Oh, Freya. And Ghost. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. Hold up. There's more? As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place. Again, are they hiring? A company that gives you an apartment is the kind of company I would love to work for. I've never heard of a company who straight up offers a place to live for you to work for them. So they want to cut my commuting costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means I don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh man. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. Last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did it go? Man, my father didn't kill me at least. That's a start. Well, at least Papa lets you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. I'm so happy for them. Man, I was so sad when they were like to the point of almost breaking up. And I was like, man, please just talk with each other. Yes, he is willing to leave his family for you. It does not mean that he's doing it because of you. He's mentioned it multiple times that he's doing it because his family is a piece of shit. Just talk with each other. So seeing them so happy, I'm really happy that they managed to sort out their problems. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Ghost. Enjoy the movie. Man, it's so nice seeing all these characters like being happy and moving with their lives in a positive manner. It's really cool to see that. There they go. I'm so happy for them, same. They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Exactly! Like, yes, there will always be obstacles, even if they were the same race, the same whatever it is. Like, it didn't matter if everything about them was equal, there would still be obstacles. Because that's just how life is. You know, even love, you don't see love being exactly the same and perfect and sunshine and rainbows to anyone. You have obstacles, but I feel like communication and being honest with each other goes a long way. How will they write their story? You better write them a happy ending. Freya, I would be so disappointed you do not write them a happy ending. As it is, it's beautiful enough, and it has enough drama. Huh, that's one way to put it. Anyway, what's that look for? You haven't told me about any of your other friends here. How are they doing? You always skip coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there are some updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where should we start? Oh god, I was so worried. Oh! Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. He's only staying for a while before turning to LA. Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. Difference is, she's not alone now. Aww, my ship. Neil is Neil. The only news around them are the 2 postcards they send me. Rachel's back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She lost her manager but is now working with another manager and label. How's her dad? And finally, Freya. She finished her book, yet published, and have some signing sessions. Sadly, the book didn't sell well. She still visits regularly now, working as a freelancer. I couldn't read the rest. Aww, we're done! I thought it was gonna be like an hour. I mean, it was like 40 minutes, so... Oh, this was so cool! I really enjoyed the game. It was a really nice and entertaining thing. Like, I loved the music, I loved the art style. The stories itself were so interesting. I'm curious to know if, because they mentioned how Gala was like helping out and I believe help gathering the other werewolves. If we could find the rest of the streams of Minecraft, let's play right. Funny enough, I never play Minecraft. Like, my sister's obsessed with Minecraft, but I never actually played it. But yeah, as I was saying, I really liked it. Oh my god, development cats! Oh, Augie, Bailey's, Lua, TJ, Tofu. Oh my god, I love it. But yeah, shout out to everyone who worked on this game. This was incredible. I can see now why people praise this game so much. Like, it's such an interesting and beautiful story. Like, yeah, dude, it's, oof. And I'm sure if you messed up like the coffee orders or stuff like that, you missed certain characters because I'm assuming they don't come back. Like, I'm really curious about oh, and they added the player to the credits. That's really sweet. But yeah, like, I'm assuming... Oh, wait, there's more? Welcome? I thought we were done. That's why I was like, oh, thanks everyone for coming. This is it. Welcome. Hello, ghost. Okay. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. Huh? Yeah, what? Wait. No way. Is this Neil? Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then. Multiple successes. I do not need to know that, bestie. I'm assuming this is Neil, so I do not need to know about how much sex you've been having. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. Seems like an earthling immigration agency is after me. It was! We had an agent come into the shop asking about him. It was like, dude, you're asking about someone dressed as an astronaut. Don't you think? You're like going after false information? Because like, if you're trying to blend in, you're not gonna straight up use a costume to be like, boom boys, here I am. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That fire agent. You've seen him? Yeah, thankfully I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind? Hold up! Hold up! Am I an alien? No way! Am I also an alien? Am I from another planet? Is that it? You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I... Hold up. Oh my god, we are so powerful. I did not expect this plot twist. Where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about our meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got a draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. Oh my god! What? What do you mean? 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 I haven't seen everything. Oh my god, I need to blow my nose. I'm so sorry. What do you mean we haven't seen everything? Oh my god. The ending just fucking blew my mind. I'm blown. I did not expect this. I fully did not expect this. Hold on, is it on the extras? No, it's on... Yeah, this is just achievements. Okay. We're gonna play one round of Endless. I'm gonna stop after a while, just because I wanna see if it is the Endless that does give me the stuff. But man, I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. Like Neil, we knew he was from another planet, and suddenly he's like, oh, I know you can drop the axe because what? Like, I'm mind blown. Okay. I thought the Endless one would be to give us how what would the extras one, or is it have to be a new one? I think we have to start again to hold up. Nope. Shit. Okay. So you have to continue with the one you were already playing to know new things. That is really interesting. I did not expect that. I did not expect this at all. It's so cool. But yeah, I thought the stream was gonna go a lot longer, but I guess we are going to stop here. I will be back by 2:30 perhaps in the afternoon. We're gonna be playing Behind the Frame, if I'm not mistaken. That's how it's called. And yeah, man, Coffee Talk was amazing. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's it for me for now. Thank you all so much for watching, whether you were lurking, following, commenting. You all know I appreciate you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, taking time out your day, just spending with me. It was really cool and I really appreciate it. So once again, see you all in the afternoon. If not, stay awesome, stay truthful. I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.